All right, Red Faction. So today, wait a second. Uh, where's my camera? Oh yeah, that's right. My frickin' damn it. Okay, where's the thing that we had? Or is it? No, here it is. Howdy, everyone. So, if you missed it, which I mean, you may have, um, we now have this that's been created. Sorry, little joke for stream stuff. Yeah, we have our VTuber model now. Here we go. Here he is. This is the Dredgen VTuber. And today, uh, we are going to be reading the TWAB for this week. So, let's go. This week in Destiny, February 8th, 2024, from the Destiny community team. This week in Destiny, we're feeling refreshed. Maybe it's due to the crisp morning air or getting a good night's sleep. For me, no, I can go to bed till like 4 in the morning. Or maybe it's the Iron Banner Trials and Nightfall weapon refresh that we have on the horizon. Yeah, probably that. So let's get into it. For this week, Game to Give breaks records, a full weapon refresh, additional Iron Banner dates, weekly featured Bright Dust drops, and armor synthesis bounty refresh. So, Game to Give happened. They raised over $3 million for Game to Give. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about weapon refreshes. Whether it's seasonal events or ritual activities, Season of the Wish has offered a variety of ways to grab some neat, great weapons. A neat way to grab some weapons. It said nab, I don't care, I'm saying neat. To add to your arsenal today, we're happy to tell you about a few more you can add in the near future. Starting in early March, we'll be adding new and returning weapons to the loot pool for Trials, Iron Banner, and Nightfalls. These weapons will be additions to the current pool and won't replace any existing weapons for this season. So if you're after any of the weapons in the current pool, they'll be waiting for you after this update. So let's take a look at what we're going to be adding. So, a new scout rifle, the Prophet. Aggressive frame, primary ammo, stasis, and it's a text balance stock. So that's going to be a stasis. If you guys are a fan of Dead Man's Tale or the Long Arm, here is a stasis version of it. The Summoner is returning, with Wildcard being added as its third origin trait. Okay. Iron Banner. A new wave frame special grenade launcher that is Strand. Note, this will only be obtainable. This will be the only attainable Strand waveframe breach grenade launcher as of this current update. Reprise. They are bringing back the multi-back submachine gun. Perfect. I actually like that submachine gun. Might have to start using it. Nightfall. There's two new weapons being added. The Wild Style Grenade Launcher. Double fire frame, special ammo, solar one. That means it's gonna basically be like firing, a double barrel shotgun, but as a grenade launcher. Interesting. It will also be Tex balance stock. Okay, and a new sword, the Slammer. It's a vortex frame, heavy, stasis sword. This is only the second stasis sword in the game with the cold steel trait besides the Dawning Sword and Zephyr. It's also the first vortex frame stasis. Interesting. Okay. We can get behind that. Release schedule. If you're wondering when you can get your hands on these weapons, they'll first appear on these weeks. On March 5th, the Wild Style Grenade Launcher and its Adept version will be featured as a Nightfall weapon. On the 16th, the Summoner and its Adept version will be available in Trials. 17th, the Slammer Sword and its Adept will be featured in Nightfall, and the Prophet Scout Rifle with its Adept version will be featured in Trials. Week 19, April 2nd. The new Tuss Bore grenade launcher and the returning multi-mac will be added to the loot pool. Okay. One of these weapons is added. Here is the remainder of the Season of the Wish weapon pools that will be look like for these games. For trials, you have the Summoner, the Prophet, the Incisor, Eye of Soul, the Cartifact, Igneous, Messenger, and the Unexpected Resurgence. In Iron Banner, you will have the Multi-Mac, the Tusk of the Boar, Lethal Abundance, Reese Walker, Point of the Stag, Guiding Sight, Swarm of the Raven, Pressurized Precision, Yorm's Claw, and Bite of the Fox. In Nightfalls, Wild Style, the Slammer, the Undercurrent Arc Breach Loaded Grenade Launcher, the Uzume, the Warden's Law. Warden's Law Strand Hand Cannon? No, Warden's Law is a kinetic. Someone messed up. Unless you're going to give us a strand version. Maybe? Please? The Pre-Astonics for the Loaded Question and the Braytech Osprey. To account for the length of the season and the upcoming episodes will be longer than previous Destiny 2 seasons, we're increasing the Nightfall current weapon pools to 8 weapons. The plan for Trials is to return 6 weapons in the rotation to allow its adept weapons to have more chances to be featured. Taking into account the weeks that Trials will be disabled, i.e. Iron Banner weeks, this is what it's going to look like. There's going to be 2 new unrevealed weapons, the Summoner, the Prophet, the Incisor, and the Eye of Soul. So that means the Glaive and the Igneous, the Messenger, and the Resurgence, and the Cartifact are going to be leaving? Okay. Return 6 weapons in rotation. And so instead of having, the 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're removing about a couple of weapons. So Eye of Soul is going to stay, Incisor is going to stay, the Prophet, Summoner, and then later on they're going to reveal 2 more weapons. So there's probably going to be like Exalted Truth or Astral Horizon or, some other weapon. Or Immortal. Please God, tell me Immortal's not going to be coming back. I think it'd stay away for a while. Iron Banner's going to have a good 8. It's going to have the Guiding Sight, Point of the Stag, Reese Walker, Lethal Abundance, Tusk of the Boar, Multi-Mac, and then 2 unrevealed ones. So that means... interesting. I have a feeling they're going to bring back, God, what was that void? What was that, I think it was a solar hand cannon that you got, or was it an arc one, that you got from Iron Banner? Whatever. And then for Nightfalls, that as well. Here are the While we've had a chance to enjoy Iron Banner 3 times already this season, Lord Saladin's Forge will return to Tower once again to help Guardians prepare for the final shape. With the extended season, we'll be adding 2 more chances to jump back in and commemorate the Iron Lords. The Iron Banner dates will be April 2nd and April 30th. So that means a good while of having Trials as a possibility. That's cool. Even though I won't be able to play Trials this weekend. Might do that off stream. The future is bright. As we head towards the final shape, we're honoring Guardians with new weekly gift of Bright Dust. Starting on March 5th, players can visit the Eververse store to claim 700 Bright Dust each week leading up to the launch of Final Shape. Make sure you log in, get your dust, and spend wisely. Armor Synthesis Bounty Refresh on March 5th. The cap for the Armor Synthesis bounties will be reset. This will behave like the standard seasonal reset, and once players again have 8 seasonal bounties per character, this is a great opportunity to earn more Synthesis Weaves as we lead up to the final shape. If you currently have unfinished bounties, make sure to complete them before, as they won't stack with the 8 bounties after. Player support. Some known issues. Nothing I care about. Stasis. Arts of the week. That's it for this week. Hopefully you're enjoying the nabbing some sweet loot and Wyvern's wishes. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Wyvern's wishes. With the Last Wish weapons seem popular as they should be, we're seeing a lot more sleek-looking weapons around the tower, thanks to the new Festival of the Lost and Dawning Momentums. It's great seeing veteran players help new lights find rewards that will best suit them. Keep it up. We'll be back next week with more updates. Until then, be good to each other, and thanks again for the record-breaking outpouring of support for Game to Give. So, let's have a talk about this. Let's go back to the weapons. Okay. So, in Trials, the Summoner is returning, which is good, because I do like the Summoner. Because I need to get one. But I still need to get an Adept Eye of Soul, so hopefully that comes back. I think Eye of Soul was like... What was it? This past... Yeah, Messenger was this past Sunday. Eye of Soul was the week before that. So I have a bad feeling with knowing how things go for Iron Banner. No, it was Eye of Soul, Card Effect, then Messenger. So it's going to be a weapon I don't want. So it'll probably either be... Unless it's the Igneous. If it's the Igneous, I'll go for it. Or at least attempt to. Hopefully it's not this weekend, though. Hopefully this weekend's like the Glaive or something I don't want. Iron Banner, I like the fact that Multi-Mech is coming back. I hope they don't take Bile the Fox out of the loot pool, but I have a feeling it might be. Yeah, it looks like they're taking Bile the Fox out. Which kind of sucks. Hopefully the unrevealed weapons will be weapons I like. Hopefully Trials brings back... No, they actually won't, because they would have already said that. There's going to be probably 2 new ones. So hopefully there's a new, like, kinetic sidearm. Like, imagine just a regular kinetic arm-along sidearm for Trials. I would grind the hell out of Trials for that, actually. Like, I would. It'd be done. Just, here you go. Here you go, Saint. Have my flawless ticket that I worked my ass off for. Iron Banner, I hope they bring in a new sniper. Be great. Preferably an energy one. Nightfalls. I don't know what to ask for when it comes to the Nightfalls, because the Nightfalls feel like the fact that it's going to be like 8 for them. Considering there's 6, that means you're going to have some weeks you might miss out, so you're really going to have to do it. Really, the Warden's Law and the Uzume are the only one I want. I don't know why they call it a Warden's Law Strand hand cannon, because I'm pretty sure the Warden's Law I have isn't Strand. I'm almost certain it's a kinetic. I didn't get that fucked up last night where I somehow made it where it somehow got made into a Strand weapon. There it is. Yeah, this is a kinetic. I don't see the Strand thing near it, so community team, you kind of messed up. Knowing the dates for Iron Banner makes it good. That means we basically have roughly 2 months before the return of the lead plantain. And seeing as they're saying that there's not going to be any in March, that means there's a good chance of getting Trials a lot of those weeks. So hopefully the Trials weapons that are currently in the pool go away. But yeah, Red Faction, that is the TWAB for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be live next Wednesday because the Dresden VTuber has to cook food for other people. So I hope you guys have a very great weekend. Grind that loot, get those W's, and remember, motto of the order is to bring order through disorder. So go out there and use the most random, absurd things you possibly can and make people regret using the stuff that is considered the new order for everything. Have a great one. See y'all then.